Hey guys, welcome to Module 6. We are very close now to being halfway through on this amazing course so far. Have you gotten a lot of value from it already? I hope so. I've been working hard on giving you guys a straight path that you can just simply go ahead, apply, copy and paste, and develop your own systems along the way and get a lot of certainty, confidence on these amazing platforms. I'm realizing more and more as we actually go through this era that 2018 right now, today, is the greatest era that we could be involved with this. You're talking about 10 years that Facebook has existed. They've been growing like crazy. 2018 is the best year. So I am more and more convinced that right now we are doing the right thing. There is not a better platform right now to be learning than Facebook. Amazon is not a better one. Google is not a better one. YouTube, Facebook is the most important one because with Facebook you can feed all your systems. Whether you have a brick and mortar shop, you have an online business, you want to build a brand, you want to get leads, whatever it is that you want to do, guys, nothing is better than the Facebook advertising product. Nothing even comes close to it. On this particular module, I want to go deep into the subject of finding your audience. This is going to be really important because finding your audience, can in many cases make or break your success with Facebook advertising. Some of you guys have heard me say some of my podcasts and other areas that 93% of Facebook advertisers, people that say they have done advertising on Facebook, failed. You know why? Because probably in many of those cases, they didn't work hard enough and long enough to find their ideal audience. Why? Guys, the United States has 300 million people on it. There's about 220 million active users on Facebook. It's a lot of people. Most of those people are not your customers, and most of those guys are never going to be your customers. But guess what? You have the power to use a Facebook ad product to hone that in to a point that you can communicate to the right people and not waste your hard-earned dollars communicating with people that are not going to be interested in your product. If you are a female and somebody markets to you a grilling product, for example, for a barbecue grill, then that market is going to lose all their money. If you have, for example, a son and somebody markets, for example, some products about adults only and doesn't take advantage of that, the fact that you have children, they're not going to be able to maximize their return. That data about finding the right audience is all in there. Facebook knows, for example, if I own a house. So if I own a house and they talk to me about, I don't know, maybe Airbnb or some kind of company talks to me about renting a place locally, they're gonna lose their dollars. Why? Because I own my own house. But how about if a company communicates with me and tells me that I can refinance my home loan and maybe save thousands of dollars a year? That is something that I'm interested in. Those are just a few scenarios of the incredible amount of data that there is when it comes to finding your right audience. You have to understand fully how to communicate with the right people. For example, there is a niche market of entrepreneurs. I'm not gonna be offering people marketing services that they have zero interest in. I know, for example, who's an employee of a corporation that generally doesn't engage with marketing subjects, with businesses, with growing, with entrepreneurs. I can exclude those people from my targeting. That's an example also of how you can actually find your little culture, your little group of people that you can communicate to over and over again and get people interested in what you have to offer. I'm gonna guarantee you something right here at the beginning of Module 6. Your audience is on Facebook. That's 100% assured. There's no such thing as, my audience is not there. The people that I'm trying to reach is not there. That's a complete excuse that is meant to stop you from actually growing and accomplishing your goals. Why? Well, you got many examples. Let's say, for example, that you're 65 and over. Well, you probably have your own Facebook account. This is a demographic that is growing. I have a company that I help that is actually spending over $250,000 in Facebook ads. I mentioned that before. This company is a 65 and over community company. That's what their focus is on. If anybody is over the age of 20 and over, then chances are they have a Facebook account. If you're trying to reach a demographic of 17 or 18 years old, well, then you might not want to go in that route. But guess what? These people are on Instagram. The 18-year-old girls, the 16-year-old boys are using Instagram almost every day. In some cases, more than Snapchat themselves. So the people are there. All you gotta know is where to put your message and how to put it. There are no excuses when it comes to finding your audience. If you run a campaign and you are not able to get results, you go in there, you optimize, you fix one or two things. Either you're creative, meaning the messages that you're putting out there, or your audience. It's one or the other. Or in some cases, when you're really bad and you are still evolving your abilities in the area, both suck. That's the reality. So you gotta go in there and fix until you hit that home run. Little by little, you get better at that ability. On this module, I wanna give you guys a clear picture on how to use the potential of Facebook advertising and incredible tools, for example, something called Audience Insights, to help you find and pinpoint the correct audience. This is something that throughout the years I've learned is going to determine whether you have success or not. Like I said before, the worst possible ads in front of the correct audience produce results. Can you believe that? It doesn't matter how bad your images are, how videos are like horrible, the quality of the audio is bad. If your audience is the correct one, they actually respond. Now, they will respond better if your quality is better, that's for sure. You're gonna lower the cost of everything if the quality is good. But the other way around, it doesn't fly. For example, the best possible messages in front of the worst audience is going to fail every single time, guaranteed. You can put $100,000 video production in front of them. You can put the most incredible quality pictures, the most profound articles that you have incredibly put your energy towards so people can respond to it. And if you have the wrong audience on it, people that are not your potential customers, you're gonna waste every single penny. Isn't that interesting? So that tells you that understanding your audience should be one of your first levels of attention and your main focus. Once you get that done, the rest becomes easier. That's a reality. That's why on Module 7, once you have the basics of finding your audience, we're gonna talk about now creating your ads. I don't wanna do it the other way around, because if you create ads with the wrong audience, it's gonna be a waste of your time and your energy. So let's get ready to pay attention. Let's get ready to take some notes and also start implementing what I'm gonna be teaching you on this module, because this module is gonna be a key factor to your expansion as a Facebook advertiser. I'll see you on the next one.